должны повесить, чтобы все в мире знали, что вы являетесь почетным доктором нашего университета.
You should put it somewhere so that
I think initially students should take a broad subject like physics or chemistry. I started in physics. If you do that, you can then branch into more specialized areas. And material science was my selection. And I think that's a very good area now because basically we are limited by materials. People can design things, but there are no materials to make them. So material science has turned out to be very, very important, and I would recommend that for students. Oh, I would definitely follow the same path, for sure. I don't know that there's really a crisis. I think the crisis revolves around getting students started in science. This has certainly been a problem in the United States. I think it's less a problem in England. In the United States, students do not receive a good background in mathematics and physics in the school. It's much better in the UK, actually, and I'm sure in Russia it's even better. So I don't think there's a crisis, really. Well, breakthroughs come in two different ways, don't they? One of them is to develop something completely new, like graphene, where your Russian colleagues living and working in England received the Nobel Prize. So that would be an example of a completely new material. But that's very, very hard. And what we really also want is developing materials that we already have, but improving their properties, making materials stronger and ductile so that they can be used in manufacturing. That's where we really need to place a major emphasis. So it's very, very hard to develop a new material, but there are certainly many things that can be done in improving existing materials. Well, I'm delighted to be honored by this university because, first of all, it's in Russia, and I am a very big supporter of Russia, actually. And secondly, it seems to me to be one of the major universities in Russia, and therefore this is a great honor for me. And I think from what I've seen and read, this is a very important university within the Russian Federation, and I think it will become more important in the future. One of the problems in Russia at the moment is that you are publishing papers, but many of these papers are not sufficiently well cited. They are not getting sufficient recognition, and I think that's going to change. It's already starting to change, actually. And I think over the next 20 years there will be a tremendous change in the influence of Russian science around the world.